Congratulations.
Thank you.
We've heard you talk about how much you wanted this, and this was one of the driving forces that led you to come here to Golden State. Can you describe a bit the emotions right now? I asked you the other day to take a step back. Can you take a step back now and sort of tell us what this means to you from your heart and your mind?
I remember the first day of camp, you know what I'm saying, and I walking into camp and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what these guys were like on the court, and you know how they came into work. I didn't know anything about the team, you know, and I just wanted to come in there and just be me, and I did that from day one, and I just tried to stay with that. I had my you know, lows in the season where I was beating myself up, where I was struggling throughout the year. But the great part about it is, you know, I'll get a tap on the head from Steph or Draymond, or, you know, I can remember when we were in Sacramento and we just lost to Memphis. We gave up the lead. We were up 20. I'm sure you guys remember. Draymond pulled me to the side. We were having dinner the next night in Sacramento, and he told me to be myself. Don't worry about anything. Just be you. Keep working. Everything's gonna come around. And I was struggling at that point. And to have teammates that encourage you, that lift you up, that's what we all need in life, you know what I mean? And it was amazing to just see that all year. And right now, just to be here with these guys, man, it's amazing.
What were your thoughts as the clock ran out? I mean, you knew for a while that the game was going to be in your favor. When it finally ended, tell us what was going through your mind.
Yeah, it was 55 seconds left, and I went over to half court line, and I bent down. I was like, "Is this really happening?" And Dre was like, "Keep playing to the end." Andre Iguodala was like, "Keep playing. We got 50 seconds left," and I'm like, "Bro, we about to win the title." And you know, I just tried to stay in the moment the whole series, and I think that worked for me. I remember plenty of times throughout my career, I continued to just look in the past and look ahead and not stay in the moment. In this series, I just stayed in the moment, and we did it together, man. Without the whole team, man. You gotta, man. What about Patrick McCaw tonight? What about Zaza Pachulia to start the game? He was amazing. What about Steph Curry after not having a great game in Game 4? Came out tonight, played like a big dog. 15 free throws, 10 assists, 34 points. You know what I'm saying? I don't say what you want about him, but he played like a big dog all series. And so to do that as a group, call us a super team. When I was Andre Iguodala with 20 off the bench, they call us a super team, but there's been a lot of super teams that hasn't worked, and we came together and we continue to just believe in each other, and we sacrificed, and we champs now.
Thank you.
Mark on the left.
Mark Spears, ESPN's Undefeated. Kevin, you said you thank a lot of your teammates, but what about the people behind the scenes, your mom and dad, Rich, Tom? How much do those people help you get through these seasons?
Just like I said, just the encouragement every single day. You know, just the belief that I can do whatever I want in life, not just basketball, everything. And so I carried that all season. You know, especially when I made the decision, and you hear so much chatter about what I should do. To have Rich, Tom, my brother, my mom, my dad, all my friends just continue to just pour into me, you know, just pour into me every single day. You know, people that you probably won't even meet in your life, you know, poured into me. John Gray, Carl Lentz, Adam Harrington, just to shout out a few names. Everybody, just from, you know, so many people poured into me every single day, and I just tried to, you know, continue to keep grinding and let them know that it doesn't go in vain. I'm working, and I believe, and you know, just every day, man, I'm just grinding and believing in myself that I can make this happen, and to do it feels great. See how I can help Steph get better, how I can help Clay get better, Draymond, Sean Livingston, Andre Iguodala, JaVale McGee, the whole team. Just see how I can help them get better. That was more important to me than anything. Proving haters wrong, like that's cool. That's cool for me to talk about on Instagram or Twitter, but like you don't concern me. I'm coming in and working every day, seeing how I can be the best teammate I can be, the best player I can be. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about, but nobody comes in and cares about the game or loves the game as much as I do or works as hard as I do at the basketball game. You can talk about whatever happens on outside, but inside those lines, I come to bring it every day. I work hard. I believe in myself. I believe in the game. I respect the game. I love the game. And I knew at some point in my life that, that it'll come around for me. So I just try to stay with those principles and keep grinding, man. I'm kind of lost for words right now.
Janie, first question right here on the left.
Kevin, Janie McCauley from AP. Going back to day one with Steph and just how he showed his support of you and coming in, and then even to your shooting contest that built camaraderie and fueled you guys competitively. How much did his support mean through this year?
It meant a lot. Steph is I never seen nobody like him. I told him last night, I said, when you play with force, I've never seen a player like you before. And he played with force tonight. And the stuff you hear about Steph, as far as sacrificing and being selfless and caring about his teammates, caring about other people, is real. It's not a fake. It's not a facade. He doesn't put on his mask with his suit every single day to come in here and fake in front of you guys. He really is like that. And it's amazing to see a superstar who sacrifices, who doesn't care about nothing but the group. And he obviously wants to play well. He obviously wants to show who he is because he's competitive, but it's all about the group. So when I asked him, like, yo, you want to work out? Some guys want to, keep it to themselves. But he's like, no, let's get some work in. And we've been doing these 30, 35 sessions is what we call it. We've been doing it all season, and we've been doing it every probably since the second round of the playoffs, and definitely paid off for us tonight.
Howard, back left.
Howard, back to bleacher corner. Over here, Kevin. I know the championship is obviously the ultimate reward here, but what else do you think you found here with this team that you had been seeking?
I found that in the beginning of the year when we first went to Vancouver, in the first preseason game. Just the camaraderie, just togetherness of the whole organization. That's what it was about, and we just kept, I kept building on that from day one. So that's what I found when I came here, and I definitely appreciate just the type of people we have here from the top to bottom. So championship is just a cherry on top.
Tim, over here.
Tim Calcomey, Mercury News. You and Steph had a pretty good hug there right at midcourt. Just what was that like? Were you telling each other anything? What was that hug like?
Well, we've grown closer and closer as the year is going on and as the playoffs have started. And, we're always encouraging each other. So it feels good to win one with him and for him to play so well throughout the whole series. It feels great. A lot of people have been doubting him and been hoping that he fails and hoping that I fail, hoping that we fail as a group. And the one thing that's, it was a constant with us was the joy that we have for the game of basketball. And I got a lot from him from that. He enjoys playing basketball. And, his energy, I told him his energy, man, we feed off of him. He's our leader. He's our vocal leader. He talks up, like I said, 15 free throws. He missed 3 free throws tonight. I was pissed about. But 15 free throws and to close our game in the finals, he's a big dog. You better start respecting him. That's it.
Back left.
Anthony Slater, Bay Area News Group. Kevin, Tim mentioned the hug with Steph. You also had a hug with LeBron right at the end. What was it like kind of slaying him, especially knowing the history you guys have against each other?
Well, the man averaged a triple-double. I ain't doing enough science.
I just mean, his team and the moment you had there post game with him.
Feels great. It feels great to win, but to go against somebody I view as like a rival personally, it's an amazing feeling to beat him. But one thing I know about LeBron James, though, he'd probably be back in the gym start of July, getting ready for next season. So I probably got to beat him in the gym, beat him to the gym. But just the mutual respect. We talk about guys being too friendly, but it's a game, and we compete on the court hard as we can, both of us. And after the game, it's respect. And I did that. I respected him, and he won his first one in 2012, and he reciprocated that. So I got nothing but love and respect for him, and can't wait to compete against him again next season.
Rachel and Steve, last 2 questions.
Hey Kevin, you said that one of the things you wanted to do from the moment you got to this team was try to make your teammates better. How important was it to you that you weren't just joining on with the team, but actually able to make an impact with the team?
Yeah, I hear all the narratives throughout the season. I was joining, I was hopping on bandwagons, I was letting everybody else do the work. But then that was far from the truth. I came in and tried to help my team, like I said, try to be myself, be aggressive, and sacrifice as well. Some games I might not get shots, as many shots as I'm used to getting. There's some games where Steph was gonna go off and hit 13 threes, or Clay might hit 60, or Draymond might get a triple-double with no points. But nobody cared, as long as we won. And Andre Iguodala was right there. He continued to preach that every single day. It's all about the group. If your intentions are good, then that means as a team that we're moving in the right direction. So I just try to think about that, but also add my flair to the game, and it feels amazing to win a championship with these guys, man. I can't wait to celebrate for the rest of the night. Well, maybe the rest of the summer.
To know that you were able to do that, how much does that make all that hard work sitting up with you a little bit richer?
I'm sorry, say it again?
To know that you were able to do that, everything you just described, how much does that make all that hardware you've got a little bit richer?
It feels so great because, like I said, it's a team sport, man. You got to want to sacrifice. You got to want to put your teammates in front of yourself sometimes, and I just try to do that, but also be aggressive. Dre told me all the time, man, it's your time, go take it. It's about you. But I'm like, nah, it's about us. It's about us, but I'm still be me. And I'm talking too much at this point. I had a couple too many beers. I haven't had a beer since February. So to have a beer right now and come talk to you guys, it feels great.